What's up, everyone? I'm your host for the night, and with me is, for the first half at least, Mr. Toy Optics himself, Dave Speck. What's up, buddy?
Yo, how's it going?
Yo, going good. I'm still recovering from the flu, so if I cough a lot, I apologize. Um, but yes, welcome to a Toy Kind of Mood, episode 205, Marvel vs. Star Wars. Who had the better Hasbro Pulse Fanstream? God damn, Travis, that's a long title. Who had the better one? Real quick, what's up, GI bro?
You mean like compared to Marvel?
I mean, who had the better one, Marvel Legends or Star Wars? We'll get to that at the end. But mine is going to go the one that I've got more figures of. We'll put it that way. All right. Spec, how you doing out there, man? Everything good?
Good. There's a new fire kicked
I
off,
saw that.
spreading quickly. It's much more north. It's in Santa Clarita, but I have a good friend from college who is, can see the smoke billowing over the houses in his neighborhood. So he said they're all packed up and just waiting to hear if they get the evac order.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's not over yet. Things got quiet and then started right up again, but we kind of knew that they would. So
yeah, I know that the wind's been picking up. Y'all getting fires? We got snow here. We dipped down to the single digits, which I got was okay. So here's the thing: at one point it was 9 degrees here, and my wife was like, "Well, we're gonna get used to better get used to this." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true." I was actually fine with it.
yeah, but you're gonna get you're gonna have like negative plus probably wind chill because you're off the lake or you're not too far from the water.
No, luckily we are quite a bit of ways from the lake. We were looking at the wind chill, the real feel, and it was like -9.
I don't miss any of that. I'm such a wuss. It's like 40 degrees in the morning here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's freezing outside. But
I
I'm
mean,
also dressed to go to the gym when I take the kids to school. So it's like I'm wearing shorts and
ooh.
sitting there going like, fuck, it's cold.
Real quick, what's up, Sabir? What's up, Chris? Well, here's the thing. Like, does the cold suck-ish? Yes. However, I'm tired of 120 degrees and like 60% humidity. I'm just kind of tired of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take the cold over the humidity.
Steven, where are you at, man? -20. Jesus. What the hell are you? Are you Canada? Are you Canadian? Oof. Oh. Okay, let's see here. We actually do have, outside of weather news, we actually do have toy news to get into. Spec, let's see. Moody did a really good job with this. Good job, Moody. You were at Geeking Out.
Yes, I
What
went.
was that?
It was fun. It was, it was in a Hilton, I think, and it was crammed tight. It was very, there were some areas trying to maneuver through where it was just hard. So booths were just like one on top of the other. But they had a lot of vendors there. Mythic Legions was there. So I was able to get the Ninian infantry. I don't really get a whole lot of Mythic Legions. I just have the skeleton builders, and now I have the Ninian, the snake guy, because I wanted him because he's very versatile. You can use him like with Conan or whatever. So I
got you.
it was really cool. And the Mythic Legion guys were really cool, and it took a lot to not pick up a lot more of their stuff. And right when I got there, I ran into Mike Case, and so we chatted and hung out a bit and waited in line because they'd put stuff out for early entry and we were waiting for the main entry.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, as this picture shows, Fresh Monkey Fiction was there.
Yes.
So Bill, I guess the creator or owner of Fresh Monkey Fiction, was there, and then they also had a guy from Big Bad Toy Store so that you could do the exclusive pre-order.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it. The Delta. It was one of the Delta Red Guards. It came with the Declan Van Helsing pre-scar, and then another character head, and then
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a completely kitted out exclusive.
Nice. Did you get that or?
I did. I pre-ordered that, and then I didn't have any Monster Force figures yet. I have the Kilowog in my pile of loot, and I would have gotten Declan, but they'd sold out, and they're doing another run. But he happened to have a whole case of Declans there. He had like leftover.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a Declan and I grabbed a Sleepwalker, the green sci-fi soldier.
You're like, should I? Yes.
Okay. I was always interested.
Right.
So I am impressed.
Okay.
My Declan has a couple issues that kind of annoy me, but like it's not a deal breaker. His butterfly joints are super loose.
Okay.
The paint application on his bare hands and his neck isn't so great. Like you can kind of, it's the paint seems thin.
Okay.
And then I thought there was an issue with the neck design, and then I was sort of like, oh, I don't know if I like that. And then I took it apart last night because I was futzing with it, and it turns out his neck was assembled backwards.
Oh.
So once I fixed that took care of a huge aesthetic thing for me. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, like, as most reviews are very favorable, they're great figures. They have that port system, for the plugs to put all the accessories and stuff on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the ones for the thigh that you put the holsters or whatever into, the plug doesn't go all the way in because of that, and so like those can kind of get loose or get knocked out a little bit. But for everything that the figure comes with, a full set of gloved hands, a full set of bare hands, 2 pistols, the rifle, the crossbow, the vest,
yeah,
different loadouts that you can put on the vest, and all the different pouches and accessories. It's cool, and it moves pretty well. I didn't really have to heat anything up. I did on the Sleepwalker. I had like a frozen thigh swivel on the Sleepwalker, but I was able to get that fixed. And then the Sleepwalker, he comes with like 3 different heads, and then the backpack, and that big giant plasma looking rifle, and then a smaller sci-fi looking thing, and then it comes with like 6 hoses and all these little attachments, so you can make all sorts of crazy things with, like, the two of the heads have like the gas masks things, so it's got like the canisters or the filters.
Oh yeah,
and nice. Those all pop out, and you can put in different whatevers. Like, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, while you were there, what's up, Zen? You saw some McFarland.
Yeah, so McFarland set up a booth, or the guy that John that does their photography, who I'd met at a thing at Sammy's Camera, was there, and so he had set up a whole booth with a bunch of all the Batmobiles and some of the stuff and some of the props that he uses to take photos with, and so he had these newer figures up to see. And actually, I really liked that Dark Knight. I thought that looked really good in person.
Yeah, that does look great.
Does not get McFarlane anymore, but yeah, it was cool. That was good. I just got to meet Sergeant Slaughter. I wasn't going to pay for, I don't care about photos or autographs, so I wasn't going to do that. So I just walked right up to him and like introduced myself and like had a couple words with him, and he was super nice. And then Ernie Reyes Jr., who played Kino in Secret of the Use, who I'm sure most people of our group know, but like he also played Donatello in the first movie.
Yep.
And he was super cool, super nice. And I got a personalized autographed photo for my brother-in-law and my nephew.
Oh, nice.
That I'll surprise him with for his birthday at the end of the month. So yeah, really cool show. I guess Wade from Unparalleled Universe showed up later. I guess there was a booth selling Odiouses, and I totally missed that one. I did not see it, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of smaller mom and pop shops or individual sellers or whatever. You know, I was able to, on top of the Monster Force and the Mythic Legions, I was just going through a bin randomly and I found a complete Darth Nihilus Black Series for $5. And I had the pre-order going through Pulse, so I saved myself $23.
Oh, nice.
And then my son kind of always had a thing for the Mezco Black Skull.
All the skulls.
And so there was a guy there selling a bunch of Mezco, and he's making really good deals. I slapped my hand away from getting an Atticus Doom at a really, really good price. But my son got the Black Skull for a nice deal.
That's dope. All right.
And then my other son got he's been big into the Arkham games lately, and he found an Arkham Killer Croc for dirt cheap, so he got that.
That's a great figure. I do love the figure. Okay. We do have someone in the guest wings to bring on the stage because we're going to talk McFarland real quick. But let's all bring on the sexiest bald man with a long beard. What's up, Baldy Locks?
What's up, guys?
Hiding the sexy right now, though.
Is it there?
It's under the hat.
The hat. But he is eagled out. He's got a team still in the playoffs.
Yeah, I just want to say, go Birds, and you know, may the birds be with you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to crash when you guys get to the news that dropped today. I didn't really want to crash the show per se.
No, you're good. You can crash the news because we had these drop. We had Captain Cold, Power Girl, and Guy Gardner. What's up, KJ? Are y'all? I'm gonna get the Power Girl and the Guy Gardner just because I've got the lanterns.
Yeah. I love that they did Power Girl correctly, and they didn't shy away from that. She's buxom. She's got big breasts. Yes. And I do like what they did with Guy Gardner as well. Did you guys see you can switch up his hair?
Yes.
Look? Amazing.
But something about the face, like Guy Gardner, at least from what I remember when I never read the comics, but like Wizard Magazine and advertisements and other comics, like he was just an ugly dude, right? Like he looked kind of like an older guy. He kind of looked like he got in a bunch of fights and had his nose broken a bunch of times. And this looks like a younger, more dapper Guy Gardner, even with the bowl cut head.
I think it's because they're going with because recently they kind of like de-aged everyone and made them look younger in general, and Guy's kind of younger now.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and Tony's backing up too because he was supposed to get the ring first. That's why Guy always had a chip on his shoulder when it comes to Hal, because Guy was supposed to get the ring first, and Hal just happened to be closer. And Guy always hated Hal for that fact, but Hal is, the greatest Green Lantern in the lore.
I've always liked Guy Gardner. I agree with you, Spec, that he's like more of a grizzled. He's a fighter. I know back in the 90s, I always kind of pictured like if they did a Green Lantern in the 90s, that I think Dennis Leary could have played the part back in the day. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be good.
That would have been like a nice grizzled.
Well, because I think
look.
Where's Guy Gardner from? I always thought Guy Gardner was like this, like a Boston type character, kind of brash.
Baltimore, Dennis Leary's Boston, right?
Yep, he's from Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah,
yep.
There we go. What's up, Frank? He's a Bostonian. He's got that he's a masshole, but he's a great lantern. I like Captain Cold. I think they did a great job with him. I'll probably pass just because I don't get many villains. But then I'm like, I say that, then I have the Joker and I have dark side. I'm like, well, maybe.
Did you see the platinum version for Captain Cold? He's got blue skin. I think that's the big difference. They gave him like blue skin, so he's more of like almost like a Mr. Freeze.
Really?
You know, I think I did see the thumbnail for that because Guy Gardner also has the blue ring, right?
Yeah. And then I don't remember what they did for Power Girl.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that.
Have a photo? I don't know that I have a photo.
Yeah, and then Gardner comes with his iconic comic bowl haircut. Let me see. I wonder Instagram. Let me see if did McFarland have a picture? Do you know?
I don't remember where I saw it. I don't think it was McFarland. And the other thing is, and this is the same issue I have when I see Nathan Fillion in the Superman trailer, is like they kind of gave him the bowl cut, but they didn't really. Like Nathan Fillion, they like blended it into the rest of his head. And then this, it's like the bowl cut, but there's still hair there, right? And like the original Guy Gardner, it was just like Dumb and Dumber. There was hair, and then it was like shaved on the sides.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's blue skin. It's the Super Friends look. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Frank Davis with the Mark Davis cut. Yes. There you go. Okay. What is next? We've got Mesa Toy Fair, February 8th, and there's our good friend Fapster, as Tony put it. I mean, as Travis put it, for no fucking reason. But are y'all excited about Mesa Toy Fair?
I'm curious to see what'll drop. I'm not ready for any of it. My Doc Knock finally shipped, so it's supposed to deliver Friday. So I'm excited about that.
Right, Zen, any interest in Mesa Toy Fair?
I mean, I'm always interested in what they're gonna drop.
Yeah.
Whether my wallet's interested is another story.
True. Yeah. My wallet is not interested at all. All right. Moving on. Rio Blast. I have not pre-ordered him yet. I know he's still available.
What?
I know.
It's shocking that he's still available. So are they seeing kind of a turn with these Mattel creations or the exclusives?
You know, I was out of it by the time he came around, so like I didn't even really know who this character was.
I had him because I was still in it, but B, from Texas, he's a cowboy. I mean, it's just how it was. I thought it was awesome. I will get him. But yeah, I don't want to say I'm gonna wait for Mattel Creations to go on clearance, but I might wait for this maybe on clearance.
Well, this is what an exclusive should be. It's a deep cut, right? Not everybody's going to go after them. Hell, even the description on Mattel Creations, they don't even know the character. So they wrote something like he's only appeared in comics, but he was actually in the Kevin Smith reboot on Netflix.
Yes.
So it's just.
So he was never in the original cartoon?
No.
Not that I don't remember.
I don't think so. He was.
This was on my way out of Masters of the Universe, and my cousin had this character. But I
still have this character, just without all the pieces, because I played with my figures pretty damn hard.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, KJ, like, he has comics with Rio Blast. So it was mainly comics. Yeah, and then Kevin Smith brought him in.
I like Jedi Ben. He's
I know.
Props any line that has a character named Fisto.
What did you have to say? Work shift is over. Good. I'm sitting Modelo ripping down a spicy chicken park sandwich at this massive Intuit dome. Let's go Celtics. All right, buddy. Sounds good, man. I'm glad you're having fun. Yes, we do. Yes, we do need one for the Masterverse. That'd be amazing.
I'm sure we'll get one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, look, it's just a dope figure. It was fun. Guy had guns coming out of every freaking orifice, so you know.
Hence the name Rio Blast.
Exactly.
I want to know what these 80s toy designers were on. I mean,
cocaine and
yeah, the shit they came up with. This is like Boogie Nights, Masters of the Universe.
Now we need the Roller Girl character.
Yeah. Roller Girl Tila.
Oh man, that's great. Okay, now Thundercats, and I won't lie, these are Super 7. This is let's see, Wave 12, Safari Joe, Nida, and then Cruncher. I had Cruncher, but I never had these other two.
All I know is that one dude looks like Dr. Mindbender with R2 Thomas the Tank Engine D2. I don't know these characters at all. That Cruncher dude looks kind of familiar, but
yeah, I had him. I remember having him. I had a lot of figures. I'm like, okay, yeah, I had ones I didn't even like know were like Thundercats per se.
He just looks like their version of Ram Man.
Basically. Yeah. I actually had a skit I wrote for Robot Chicken, and I submitted. I never submitted it. I should have though, but it was basically He-Man finding his dad at a gay club with Beastman, Fisto, and like all the other like really just like blatantly gay named characters. That was exciting.
Who would find him there? He-Man or Prince Adam?
I think I had He-Man finding King Randor there with everyone. I forget how the skit went. I think I had one of those. It was like a straight, like hard cut. But yeah, because I mean, Beastman had like that giant like leather like strap. It's just like maybe I'll recreate it one day. That'd be funny. Yeah, I have no idea. I do like your description of Dr. Mindbender, just with more clothes and no Safari Mindbender. There we go, with no cod piece, and then the R2D2 Thomas the Tank.
Well, we don't know. He probably has the cod piece on under.
He very well could. You know what? Exactly.
You always got to have it on.
You got to.
Fiction.
Because if you go back to him, I can't tell if those are little gold pouches or nut pouches. If you go over to Cruncher. That's his thing. He just rips your nuts off.
And what is that? Those look like 2 tea bags.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I mean, that's like is he about to rip Lino's nuts off, or is he like
he's about to spay?
Oh, that's there was an episode where he bites Lino's nuts off, and that's what that second head sculpt is. You put one on each side.
There we go. That works.
Remember, kids, spay and neuter your pets for pet population. Boom. All right, here we go. This was the exciting thing that I know Zen wanted to talk about. The the Master of the Universe Thundercats crossover.
Hang on. I want to shit in Zen's cereal, and then Zen can have his excitement. And so 4 figures, right? One of them kind of plays the role of 2 different figures.
Role play. Yep.
The Battle Cat Man or Battle Beast Man. He's a great looking figure. He's what you would think of with the Motu mashup with He-Man, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the Skell-Ra or the Mum-Ra, and okay, like that's cool and that's a nice mashup, but then they give you all the pieces to make him Mum-Ra.
Right.
Yeah.
Then when you but there's still a mashup feeling there when you put the Skeletor bits on him. But then you get to Lion-O and oh my god, my brain just
He-Man?
No, what's the Lion-O? Chitara.
Chitara.
Yeah.
All they look like is if maybe somebody decided to make Thundercats today with a little bit of updating. There isn't anything about them that says, hey, these are He-Man crossovers. They like they could have given him the Sword of Power and done some different things in the shield or whatever. All they did was give him the cross strap and a shoulder brace. And so it's like that doesn't really say much to me in terms of like, hey, it's a He-Man crossover. It's like, hey, here's some more Thundercats. We're just doing Thundercats, but with He-Man articulation.
Well, yeah, that's what they're doing, you dick. Listen.
I know, but like, look at what Ninja Turtles did, and look at the creativity in the designs with that, right?
Yeah, but they're Ninja Turtles with what you just said, with the Thundercats or the Motu articulation and build.
Yeah, but they did a better job crossing things over, like Ram Man, because they had the mutagen aspect, so they could create stuff. But you could have done a He-Man Lion-O, right? And this is basically just Lion-O.
Well, I guess they did the mashup already, right? With the turtles. So you did get mashup characters. Here, I'm guessing the story's going to go in a slightly different direction other than Skeletor and Mumra. So my guess is Mumra or Skeletor somehow combines their bodies through the interdimensional whatever. But the reason I like this, and I think it's so exciting, is, you know, when you saw Toy Story and Andy is mixing all the toys together, right? So in the 80s, when we were kids, there were a lot of my friends, at least, that didn't mix toy lines together. You were either playing Transformers, maybe GoBots in with that, but you weren't mixing up like Transformers with G.I. Joe because the scale was different or because they looked different or they didn't quite fit. And that was kind of the same thing with the Thundercats and Masters of the Universe. Here, it finally gives us that, you know, the scales are going to fit. The characters are all going to fit within that world. I just think it's exciting. And then I think they nailed it as far as they give you just enough accessories for Chitara and Lion-O where you can go full retro, or you can do this new modern update. I just think it's a fun idea. And then fucking Battle Cat as a man. That's awesome.
I love the turtle mashups. The only reason I didn't get the 4 turtles is because I could never find any in like proper mint backing it and didn't feel like paying for shipping. The Skullra, I'm gonna agree with Spec on this. It's like when I heard about this, I was all excited about it. And the only one on here that I feel is actually worth the money is that Battle Cat, because that Battle Cat is what I was expecting. Okay, cool. Battle Cat's now humanoid. Like I don't know what I was expecting with the Chitara or Lion-O, but I feel not that they got lazy with Lion-O and Chitara, but kind of got lazy with Lion-O and Chitara. That's just me. And I don't feel like this is necessarily a $30 figure by any means.
Okay.
And that's Skullra is 30, Lion-O, Chitara, and Battle Cat are all 20 each.
Well, I thought this like deluxe was around the $25 price point.
According to comicbook.com and Paternia, this will be 30.
Oh.
It's okay because you'll be able to get it on clearance.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, is that's where these companies keep effing up. Like, I get the economy, I get the cost, but you know, they're doing these offerings and everything. Price it right the first time, and it won't go to clearance.
It's true. I mean, it's just, you know, you look at like the side by side here with the classics He-Man and classics Thundercat, and at least with the turtles, they were a little bit more bulky and they had like cool accessories. Like this is just Lino with like Spec says, it's just Lino with, you know, He-Man's chest plate. What's up, Ride Press? I don't know. I it's one of those things where I was like, oh, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just getting Battle Cat.
And I think you're not alone. So I'm a little more excited for this because my cousin had Thundercats. I didn't have any Thundercats.
Gotcha.
I think I had one. I think I had one or two characters. I think everybody's going to go after that, you know, Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Battle Cat Man, whatever they're calling them. So that's going to be the hard one to get.
Yeah.
The other ones, you'll probably, like Spec said, they might sit there unless you're an early adopter. They might sit on the shelves. I really do like how that Skeletor came out and even Mumra. But it would have been cool as two separate characters. Now you got to buy the same figure twice if you want to have two separate ones.
I mean, and the thing, like, I could be totally wrong. Like, maybe Mattel is playing this the right way by giving you more plain Thundercats, because with the exception of Super 7, there's no accessible or affordable way for people to go back into this line. So maybe these will get swooped up off the shelf, and I'm completely wrong on it. I never had any Thundercats as a kid, and I got the Super 7 Lino and the Super 7 Mumra, and like, so I'm good there. Maybe if I hadn't gotten those, I would have probably picked these up, but
well, I loved the cartoon. I did watch the cartoon. It was that kind of like early, I don't know, Japanese animation that made its way over. Like, in the vein of like Robotech and stuff.
When's the last time you tried watching the cartoon?
When I was a kid.
Yeah. I tried showing it to my kids when they were a little younger, and I was just sitting there going like, these guys were on fucking acid show. Like, it made no sense, especially when you get to the bearables, whatever they're called, and you're just like, what's going on? Like, these guys were tripping hard.
Have you watched the early episodes of Masters of the Universe?
Yes.
They were straight up doing acid while they were making that show.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we watched it as kids.
We didn't know what was going on. We just saw cool stuff on the screen.
True.
I will say the was it like 2012 when they Cartoon Network redid?
Yeah, the Thundercats. Yeah, that was really good.
It was really good. I was bummed that got canceled too soon.
It got canceled because low toy sales. Same with the Titans.
Huh. Really?
Teen Titans and Thundercats both came out on Cartoon Network in like 2010, 2012, and then because of low toy sales, they were both canceled because they didn't see a point in having a cartoon without proper toys.
But Teen Titans had a bit of a comeback.
Yes, it did.
Because then they also had like a theatrical.
Yeah, because Max brought them back.
Yeah.
I thought you meant more the Teen Titans Go.
Well, there was Teen Titans.
Teen Titans
Go was
different than Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
And then Teen Titans Go got people re-interested in Teen Titans.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so that's where, like, Jesus, all these IPs that we love, they're on the endangered species list. Unless some of these companies figure out how to market to a younger generation, or at least in a way where we as parents, and I know we're not there yet, but we're not that far from the next generation that are grandparents now.
Yeah.
To share these IPs with the younger generation. So they got to figure this shit out soon because it's got a shelf life.
Young Justice was, man. That's it. Young Justice. That's it.
First season was fantastic of Young Justice.
Yes.
Then it kind of started to get a little long-winded for me. And then, was it season 3 was the last one? And like you waited forever for it to come out. Yes. And then when it hit, and it was just like, just felt really bogged down to me.
Yeah. I haven't finished it, but Yes.
You got to condense those stories. Get it done in 3 seasons where it doesn't get long in the tooth.
True.
And then maybe a few years later, revisit it if it's still there. Best show in the last 10 years was Gravity Falls. Did you guys see it?
Oh my God, that was such a good show.
I never did. I apparently need to watch it.
It's so good, Bobby.
It's got a lot of famous voice actors.
Yes.
And they just built up a really great lore around it.
You can watch it with
I want to
demographic of your family.
Lord Brooklyn BK for Life says everyone should read Masters of the Universe crossover Thundercats. So is that an actual comic that's out?
Yeah,
right
it was good. Actually,
does Rob Liefeld draw it?
No, thank God.
He only draws the feet issue.
Gotcha.
Freddie Williams the third draws it. Yeah, Freddie Williams drew that one. He also did the Masters. No, he did Batman, Ninja Turtles, and Ninja Turtles. Yeah, Batman, Ninja Turtles crossover, and the X-Men. I mean, the Mo 2 Thundercats crossover. Yes.
Yeah, Joe Renegades did only go 1 season, and that was a damn shame because that was also a really good show.
That was good. That was them on the run, right?
Yeah, it was A-Team. It was G.I. Joe does the A-Team.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move it on to Star Wars. Zen, you want to hang out for a bit or no?
I'll give you guys another 5-10 minutes without messing you guys up, I think.
All righty, sounds good. That's right. Tinian wrote the crossover. Tinian's a fantastic author. All right, so the Guido's cool. I don't know what Star Wars is doing here.
What? These are the Cantina figures.
I know, but do we really need the Cantina figures?
Well, but it's the HasLab. But I'll tell you this. I was sitting there going like, I wonder if they'll announce a new HasLab. Like, what are we going to get now that the Ghost is done? And I totally forgot that the Cantina that was the last HasLab. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's how excited I am about that one.
Did you back it?
No, I don't do vintage. If I had backed anything, I would have backed the Ghost. That thing was awesome.
Same.
Yeah, the Ghost was cool. The Cantina I thought was amazing, but listen, they marketed that thing completely wrong.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. I mean, it's really cool that it retrofits everything, right? You can use that Cantina across all decades.
I won't lie. I wanted to back the Cantina. I actually was wanting to back that, and I had the Tatooine like street scene. I pre-ordered that, but then I canceled that one. I was like, what's up, Toyamic? But these are great. These are good. What's up, Chad? I just have no. I'm kind of not burnt out on the original trilogy, but kind of burnt out. But what I'm not burnt out on, I love the TVC. I think that the vintage collection is doing a great job. And I actually do love getting these TVC figures.
Balin Skull looks good. He looks like a good translation from the Black Series version. And the Black Series version was great, except for the height issue that everybody has. And I have him, and I haven't done the Reva thigh swap yet because I'm waiting to find a dirt cheap Reva, because otherwise I have no desire to have her as a figure. And it looks like, because when they were describing him this morning, you know, they were talking about him being tall and imposing.
Yeah.
When you put him together with this Shin Hati figure, they either shortened her up or they addressed his height and made him the proper scale. So you guys get a proper sized Balin Skull, and us Black Series guys just have our nuts hanging in the wind.
I've got properly scaled Fatal Fluffy of the vintage collection.
Yeah, and the Ramar, like he's big too.
Yeah. And with McFly, I'll wait for the cloaked version because I'll do that eventually. So I think I had a throat lozenge. I'm still coughing. Yeah, will I get these? Maybe when they're at Ross.
See,
I could
you
have
gotta
gotten
stop that way of thinking, Bobby.
I could have gotten the Target Shin Hati with the cloak for like $12 a few weeks ago because of the no interest. I like the Balin skull. I don't care for her. I didn't care for her character. The figure doesn't really look too much like her, so it was just like an easy.
Yeah. I got them both. I pre-ordered them when they came out. Only because I liked her character enough to like, all right. And I think it was more I liked Balin Skull that much. I needed his apprentice.
Fair.
So she showed up at the end of the first episode, right? Or at the end of the second episode?
I don't remember. I think they both showed up in the first episode.
Yeah, I thought they were together.
They both show up because they board the Republic vessel. Was
right.
it a Republic vessel?
So I really did only watch one episode. I turned it off after that. I never went back.
Oh, it was slow to start, but I thought it got good. It
That's
took
what I heard.
episodes, but episode 4 is when it pulled together.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of real quick, I do like the clone trooper from Obi-Wan, which they always do clone trooper because they're easy. Same with the Mandalorian Super Commando. They look cool, but pass on these for me.
I don't do TVC. I have the Super Commando in Black Series, and it's on the worst Mandalorian book. It's just a terrible, like, it doesn't stand up well. It's the same one that they did Paz Vizsla or pre-Vizsla.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and the other Walmart exclusive Mando. I don't remember which one it was, but it's a chunky. I think it was based off the Jango Fett buck.
Okay.
And it's just it's big, and the feet were rounded at the bottom, and it just doesn't like to balance or stand, and so it's in my bin somewhere. But otherwise, cool figure.
Real quick, and then we'll move on because I just noticed this in the notes. Travis has more realistic lightsabers. How
the color?
Maybe. I mean, the handles are amazing. Like I'm like, how are these more realistic?
People complained with the Black Series ones because the blades are supposed to be orange.
That makes sense, and they're kind of reddish. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see here. We gotta go. We got the droids. Retooled legs, improved re-engineered joints. Command battle droid with yellow accents. These will both be up for pre-order tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the. Yeah, I like the TVCs doing those 4-packs. Like that's a nice bonus that you can do with that line because of the size. So you get the battle droid, and then there was the clone 4-packs, and then the Rebel Trooper 4-packs, and then did they do a Stormtrooper one? They did the X-Wing.
Oh man, I think they did.
So
like, I do like the way these look. Like if I was all in on Star Wars, like if I wasn't an idiot and was in on every goddamn fucking toy line, if I just did TVC, I would get these. Right? Because you put them with your Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Boom, there you go.
I probably have about 30 battle droids from from when I guess episode 1 came out.
Yeah.
So they went on clearance at Toys R Us, and I bought a whole bunch of them. So I already have these.
Yeah, sure. And then moving into Black Series, I like this Anakin. I'll probably get him.
I will get this one. So whopping 2 Black Series reveals. Although they did say that they will be sprinkling more reveals and pre-orders throughout the year, pretty heavily this year. So we'll see where that goes. But I don't have an Anakin because I started collecting much later, and I don't like the head sculpts on any of the previous Anakins. So when they released the Target exclusive Clone Wars retro packaged Anakin,
Yeah.
I passed on that because I just did not like the head sculpt. And this one looks pretty decent. So I'll get this one, and then I'll hope that we get a Revenge of the Sith version.
With like the eyes. Yeah, I had the Clone Wars when that came out 3 years ago. And I sold him, and I had him and Obi-Wan, and I sold them for like double. So I was like, I'm good with that. Then I saw this one, I was like, ooh, I like this one a lot. Okay.
I love that they're finally incorporating like the cloth material.
Yes.
I mean, it looks so good. I mean, I don't collect these. I would get that Anakin.
I have a feeling if you don't pre-order this one, he's going to be hard to get. I could be wrong, because most of the Black Series don't seem too difficult to get these days. But
I don't think so either.
Did they have the Boonta Eve Anakin?
What?
I mean, there is the kid Anakin who I haven't.
Oh no, I'm being stupid. No, that is pretty cool. He goes on pre-order tomorrow.
He goes on pre-order tomorrow.
Yeah, so he goes on pre-order tomorrow, and then so does Captain Rex. First phase 1, Captain Rex, a new clone body. It's a PVC skirt and the blonde hair. They go up tomorrow at 10 Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, mainline. So I already have a Captain Rex. I don't need another one.
Yeah, but this is Slim Shady Captain Rex.
Fair, but
well, I think isn't the. I'll have to go take the helmet off. I have 2 Captain. I have the Bad Batch Captain Rex, and then I ended up picking up the reissued one. And I'm still mad at Hasbro because I wanted that deluxe Hasbro exclusive one, and it was in my cart, and it sold out like while it was still in my cart.
Ooh, I think it was Captain Rex. Him, and it was this, and then the one in the yellow with the yellow markings. I can't think of which one that one. I got those both at Ollie's for like $7.
I have a Captain Rex. It's on like a clone. It looks like a clone background. I think it's like 50th anniversary. It's him and Obi-Wan. Not together.
Yeah.
They're in the same line.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Rex.
That wasn't Rex. There was, for that one, it was Anakin, Obi-Wan, a 501st Trooper,
was it
and
Echo?
the pilot, the whatever they called it, the ARC pilot or something like that.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I'll send it in our chat.
Okay. Oh, Cody. Yeah, there was a Commander Cody.
That's it, Cody.
Was it Cody?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So Rex had the original release, and then he just got the re-release, which I had ordered from Pulse, and the arm was frozen, so the arm just ripped right off when I tried to pose him. So Pulse had me send him back, and they refunded me, which they sent me a physical check, so that took forever. And then he was sold out everywhere, and thankfully Big Bad Toy Store still had a pre-order, so I was able to get him there. And it's almost the only reason I did it is that it's basically the exact same figure as the Bad Batch release, except the Bad Batch has the poncho.
Okay.
And the Bad Batch is later in time, so it's when paint apps and everything became more expensive. So he's all weathered and dirty on the front, but if you turn him around, he's clean. And the reissued version is like the original version where he's weathered front and back, and so it's consistent all the way around.
It's kind of lazy details there. Okay.
The paint apps cost them money, so I mean, I like that this is on an updated body, but not enough for me to buy a third Rex.
That makes sense. Shit, hold on. I'm here, guys. I just gotta. We're supposed to have 2 people joining us soon, and I'm not seeing them. So,
Well, so we'll hold the fort down a little longer.
Exactly. Up there we go. There we go. Who's? Oh, there we go.
It's this.
Yeah. So it was that. It was Obi-Wan, Anakin. I guess it was Commander Cody.
It was Cody. Okay, so I got
and then the pilot. But there was also a 501st Trooper because I still have one on the card somewhere.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Yeah.
Arc Trooper Echo.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, somehow I managed to get all of those 5s, Echo, Jesse.
All right. I had that Obi-Wan, I had that Anakin, I had that Mace Windu, and I sold them all. Yeah, I might have. I don't know, dude. Todd, yes, we're about to jump into Marvel. It's safe. It's always safe. This is a safe place, buddy. A very safe place. Okay. Let's do a whiskey score of the Star Wars that was like revealed. Spec, what do you think?
2.5.
Damn. Okay. Fair. It's very fair.
They didn't do much, right?
I give it a 2.5 too. I give it a 2. That's fine. That's fine. The only thing that like ooh, that Balaam Skull TVC and then Annie, and that's about it. Yeah. Zen.
I smelled my whiskey.
Okay.
It's not even a 1.
God damn. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Zen, we're gonna let you go. Spec, did you want to hang around and talk Marvel with me and our next guest?
I would, but I told the family I would only be on for an hour and that they could have the rest of the house back to use.
Nice. Sounds good.
And I don't collect the Marvel, so.
All right.
I don't do the Marvel.
Can I say hi to Pac real quick?
You know what? I was going to play a little video. I'm going to play this video real quick. Just kind of get in the mood for what we're going to be talking about. And then y'all can say hi to Pac. Yeah, hold on one second. Let's play this. It's going to be a few seconds. So let's do this. Boom. I don't know why I didn't have this on there. All right, we're back with Pac from PacPhotos. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me on. Sorry I couldn't come early because I don't really collect Star Wars, but like, so I don't have anything to contribute. But given everyone's whiskey score, I guess I didn't miss much.
You did. Good. Oh, and also, Pac, look who decided to join us a little late. Oh.
Fuck Star Wars, god damn it.
Oh, go take your 50-year-old tracksuit and
leave my 50-year-old tracksuit alone with your dead ass hoodie.
All I want to say is, bro, are you good, bro? Like,
are you good, bro? No soup for you.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I thought maybe there was a Sopranos reveal today.
Cold, bro.
How cold is it in Arizona? What, 90?
Oh, it's 85? Like 45 right now.
Yeah, I think we're
shit.
By the mountains, it's colder. I don't know. It's weird.
What are we?
In DC, it was like 13 degrees here today.
I got you beat by just a little bit. 8 degrees.
Oh no.
All the you would wear t-shirt and shorts over here right now.
Pac, are you in DC or are you in Northern Virginia?
Northern Virginia, DC. Yeah.
Are you in Fairfax? Are you in Alexandria? Are you like, where are you?
It's like you almost knew. Yeah, I'm in that area ish.
I mean, I'm kind of from there originally, so.
Are you really? Oh,
just a little bit.
Yeah, but I checked my thing today. It was like 13 degrees, and it says feels like 3 degrees. I'm like, great.
So wait, are you a Commanders fan?
Hmm?
Are you a Commanders fan?
Nah. I mean, my family was growing up, but I always root for the. I was a Panthers fan growing up.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing well this year. Like I saw my friend's post. It's like, damn, Commanders in the NFC championships.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Tony, we're sorry. We know you don't know it's like been the playoffs in the past 20 years. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
25, 29, and counting.
Well, Tony, let me break it down for you like this. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, they both were born, grew up, had college careers, went to the NFL, and have seen more playoffs than the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Damn.
I had my golden years in 92, 93, 95. And that's it.
All right. No, enough foosball. Spec, I'll let you give your farewells real quick.
Yes. You guys have fun. Pac, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Enjoy Marvel Legends.
Peace out, buddy. And
Later.
make sure you follow Spec on at Toy Optics on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, night, guys. Night chat.
Everybody.
I'm gonna follow Spec out because I was just crashing this. Pac, have
Yes,
fun
sir.
with these guys tonight.
I just saw your hashtag Baldy loves Motu Thundercat.
Are you following that at all? Do you like Motu at all?
I picked up a couple, but like not like I didn't grow up with Motu, but like I appreciate the figures. They look pretty dope, like the modern ones. Yeah.
They look like fun, man. Yeah, I see your Galactus back there behind
yeah.
you. Is that the
Yeah.
HasLab?
No, that's the Marvel Universe one.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool. All right, man. Have fun tonight and go Birds.
Covers.
You.
I'll see you guys
All right, buddy. All right.
later.
So now
Finally, the real dudes. What's up, Pac?
What's up, man?
I'm trying to think. I think we did an episode like what 4 years ago, almost 3.
Yeah, it
Damn.
was like the PulseCon from years ago. Like which one had the better reveals, like GI
Yeah.
Joe or Marvel? Yeah.
Yeah. And whenever like whenever you're on, Trevor's like, "I'll host it." I'm like, "All right, fine, that's fine." Then you're like, "Hey, can you host with Pac?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'll throw Tony in there. Okay, cool. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, I'm with some fellow McFarland collectors too, because I know you guys do like dabble in some of the DC stuff, like the superpowers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Pac
Yeah,
knows.
what did you think, Pac? What did you think of those reveals? Let's see here. I don't know if you saw. I'm sure you saw them. Tony,
Yeah,
we already know how you feel about these, but
Bring them up.
boom.
Bring them out.
I think that Captain Cold's a good reuse from the like I think it was a Page Punchers one. So it's cool they're able to retool it to like a classic looking one.
Yeah.
Power Girl looks great. I think it's gonna sell out. Like a lot of the female figures sell out.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner's cool. I'm just wondering how it's gonna move with that overlay. Like probably not much, but I already have all the lanterns because last year it was really like lantern heavy. So I'm probably gonna end up
It
picking
was.
this up.
Same. Yeah. I'll get, like I was saying, I'll get Guy just because I've got John, Hal, and Kyle, and I they actually my thing with the female figures that he does, Pac, and Tony, you've heard me say this ad nauseum. He always gets the faces wrong.
Yeah.
The faces are always like there are certain figures they'll come out and I'm like, did they just take the toy like, oh, this looks good, bam, bam, bam. That's how we'll release it. And this looks good.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like the Supergirl was a little off. Wonder Woman's okay, but she just kind of looks like she's like expressionless.
Yeah. I like specs back in the I like that one where that just came out, but it took them how long to release it?
4 years.
Yeah.
Since the last time we went live.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're like, I'll do like 55 Batman. Like, well, can we get a Wonder Woman? Here's a Superman, Wonder Woman. Here's a death metal Superman. Like, god damn it.
I will say though, like I like that because they've done versions of like some DC characters, like established ones that we never got before. So I appreciate that. So, but it's nice to see that we finally have classic designs for like OGs. You know what I mean?
100%.
Oh man, I need more of that. I tell Bobby all the time. I need my Zatanna, both costumes.
Yep.
There's the platinum and there's the regular one. Ah, big idea there. I need who else was there? I need a classic Green Arrow. What Longbow Hunters? Not for me, bro. He looks so small. Then elongated man, Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
Those.
Tony, I
Black
thought
Canary.
I thought about you, dude. I was at Walmart Sunday, and they had that new Flash, the new Barry Allen Flash. Came this close to picking up, dude. Came this close. But his head looks so tiny on his body.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I got the other one, the first release.
Same.
One where everybody uses the unmasked head for their Aquaman.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one. I got the whole big 7, so I'm good.
Same. All right.
I was like looking at my Justice. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off topic. I was looking at my Justice League. I was like, I think that's 7.
Yeah, I've now have my core 7. I keep saying, okay, I'm done. Well, I need Power Girl, and I already have the Lanterns. I need Guy Gardner. It's like I'm done, but I'm like, am I done? Like,
dude, I wasn't gonna pick this up, but like, I already have the original release, but like, I was just like, oh, let's see how the soft goods cape is because it's wired and stuff. Like, I don't like the emblem, like paint. I like the actual. Oh, you got the platinum, nice.
Yeah.
I think I showed it off again.
How is this one platinum?
Ooh, I need that one, Bobby. Damn.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
That's a great one. I was like,
is that the one from him and Spawn?
Yeah.
Greg Capullo.
That one has the better head sculpt too. Like that was the one we should have gotten.
This is, I think, the best Batman head sculpt.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I love look at the way the cape pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally like Grant Morrison, Howard Porter-ish.
Yeah, it is very Howard Porter. Dude, that JLA run is goat.
Wait, question for you guys.
Pop, did you mess with the Justice League Task Force?
No, I wasn't a fan of those.
No.
Dude.
I did, and I had to make them.
Oh, snap.
hold on, Tony. Hold on. Let me sell you because
I mean, I showed it before. I'm sorry.
I know. No, that's fine.
I'm pouring him all over the interwebs. But
Did you,
I took off all the damn, the cell shaded shit. Yeah. 8-bit. Yeah, all the SNES. That's just a water slide decal.
Like
I saw that in person, and I was like, "This is garbage."
I kind of want to get some of the other ones and take that shit off too, and see what I can do with them.
What were you gonna say, Pac?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, it's hard to like make 8-bit into like a figure form because I know NECA did one back in the day, but it's just like I don't think the execution was there. Like I understand like the effort, so it was cool, like nostalgia hit, but I didn't like the execution.
I agree. I agree. It was the Batman '89 NES game.
Yeah, that's right. The NECA one, yeah.
The NECA one, it just looked so bad. Oh God.
Yeah, but wait, when you guys get Guy Gardner, are you gonna pose it with the bowl cut or with the regular hair?
If I get Guy, he looks cool, and I think I'll pose him with that nasty ass bowl cut.
Yeah,
just because I see he looks cool and more modern in that picture they showed. But you see the bowl cut in there, and I just saw a photo of him. Like, oh, he looks kind of cool. But I mean, with McFarland, to me, they're just movable statues.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I didn't go that far.
Yeah.
I have homies that way, like I have friends that way.
All right, let's jump into Marvel Legends, gentlemen, with this.
Oh my! I missed.
Whoa!
The weird like they posted it in like the
Funhouse mirrors,
like a 360 VR mode for pics and quality, and it was just like this kind of reminds me of the that scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory where they're going down like the riverboat, and it's just like and it's churning where it stops. It's just like we're on an acid trip. Okay, cool. This is fine. This is fine. But they got it figured out. The first one we got the X Factor Jean Grey. The one thing that we've always kind of complained on here, and rightfully so, is I don't think they were doing that at Hasbro. They could have. I don't know. I don't know what the guys are doing beforehand, but it feels like because last wave that got one up for pre-order was X Factor Cyclops, and now we're getting X Factor Jr. Getting 2 back-to-back team members is very shocking to me. Like, am I the only one, Pac? Were you like, oh, okay, interesting?
Yeah, especially like a main team. Like, what was that one they did like in 1 year? It was a squadron.
Oh, that's right, the Power Squadron.
Yeah, but like this was pretty like rare. Like, well, they'll release 2 of the same team members like back to back.
Yeah, it kind of like threw me off. I heard the rumor. I'm like, no, they already did X Factor Cyclops. We'll get another X Factor team in like 3 years. And then boom.
Like they usually do.
Yeah, because how long did it take us to get Wolfsbane? It was like,
oh my god,
5 years from like Strong Guy.
Yeah, 2017 wave. We got the Strong Guy wave. You're like, all right, it's taking them forever. Which is why I'm not holding my breath for Gen X. But like, this looks great.
Yeah.
This looks great. There's no pre-order yet. No pre-order information just yet. Let's see here. What is? Yeah, one with the telekinetic effect under the bangs, which is that one, which is cool. Boots aren't yellow. Forehead should have been covered by mask with hair down. All right. I think this looks great.
It's using the new body. I thought it was the Shriek body, but it's got the articulation and the. That's cool.
Yeah, the ab crunch. Yeah, I like, and this is true. How long? And it's still taking us how long to get Feral? Yeah, 100%. Yes, Frank, this is a Target exclusive. We just don't know when.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint. It's bothering me. It's cool, but it is. I have to be honest. It's bothering me. I need to paint the yellow boots on her. Yellow over green. Oh, thank you.
No, what's crazy is the box art has the boots on it. I think
it has the boots right on it. I'm like, what do you drop
right
the
there.
ball? Come on, man.
Yeah,
they're right there.
I don't. Yeah, because I mean, even here, let me. Just because this is kind of what I know what they're aiming for. It's this cover. And yes, Rachel Summers is still MIA. Let's see here. It just hit me to share this, but my computer's running slow, so I'm gonna have to abandon. But it's the Fall of the Mutants is what they're aiming for, because that Cyclops we got last wave is the blue and yellow one. This is yellow and green. But yeah, I don't understand why they. Do you think they could fix this before it comes out?
That'd be cool if they did. Like, wow, all right. I mean,
it'd be cool, but it kind of seems like they already have this in like ready to go,
like done deal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if someone said something, because all the other figures in this wave are ready for pre-order, and this one is like to be determined.
Oh, wow. Yellow boots. It's happening.
Exactly.
We heard your voice, and we're gonna change it to yellow boots.
We heard the sound of you geeks crying.
So we're
taking men crying.
If they release a third, they're losing the license. Oof. Okay.
Ooh.
Trying to pump them out. All right. If regardless of them fixing the boots or not, I will definitely get this. I do like this. It will show up on Target websites that sold out in 6 months. It's true.
The Warbird.
I
barely just got her.
I've never seen her.
Dang.
Never seen her in any of the Target.
I've never seen her. I had to search high and low, and I just bit the bullet and got her. I said, need that shit.
Yeah, that team had three different looks. Yeah, that's true. X Factor 1. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. This, I'm not getting these figures. But if I had the money to just say fuck it, I would. But this Electro, the deluxe No Way Home, Jamie Foxx, like this. Pac, go with you first, man. What are you thinking?
I think it's cool, but I was hoping for a Jamie Foxx head without the effect, and that's why I'm like wondering if he signed off on his likeness or if they got his approval, because that's a way of like covering it where they don't have to get it exact.
Yeah.
And the reason why I wanted the Jamie Foxx head is because I was going to stick that on the Spawn figure because we're not going to get the movies.
Devin, I like Travis's notes here. It's the deluxe. No way you have Jamie Foxx writes Electro.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's how Travis put it. Yeah. Electric Starfish, permanent to face, and no Jamie rights. Said in stream by Dwight. So Dwight did actually say that they did not have the Jamie Foxx rights.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
The effects are cool, but yeah, that's about it.
I have to say, like the lightning effects look great on it.
Yeah.
Pac, you gonna pick this up or?
No, I've kind of like MCU stuff used to be like my bread and butter. Like I was a completionist, but I kind of like scaled back over the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Tony, you gonna pick him up or not?
No, I don't really. I still stay away from the MCU. I'm glad they made it. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't really pick up MCU figs, but yeah, it looks cool, and hey, it's a good way to work around that Jamie Foxx crap. So
yeah.
I
think the only way I'd pick it up is for that lightning effects, just for like Storm. Like that'd be a great on her. You know, I mean, I look. I'm gonna say this right now. The Eternals film was not that bad. It was like 30 to 45 minutes too long. A lot of great stuff in there. The figures are actually really cool. I won't even lie. I have the entire Eternals figures.
Bobby, I think you and I are the only ones that think that because I think the same thing. I have the whole team. Like I get it's not everyone's cup of tea, but aesthetically, like if you look at the figures and the paint and all that stuff, the details, they look great.
Amazing. Like the figures looked like the actual like actors and actresses. And they were yeah, I like the figures. I think we're all be getting this next one. It is the maximum. It's the maximum Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Pac?
Oh no, I was like, I have all these Spider-Mans on my desk just because I was like, these are all going to be like obsolete compared to this one.
Oh
we have the original retro, your vows, and then the Amazing Fantasy, which I like this one, but I thought it was a little too short in terms of like the.
So I've got okay, and Spec who like, I can't spend time with y'all, but I'll be in the chats. I do agree that Peter Parker head does look off. And look, I'm with Spock. That Amazing Fantasy 15 was great. My favorite is probably the Japanese one. That Japanese Spider-Man figure is great.
Yeah.
And then I just packed them, but the oddly enough, the No Way Home Tom Holland Spider-Man figure with the mask on looks exactly like the cartoon or the MCU figure, or the 616 Spider-Man. No, it's back. You're good. I'm just giving you shit. But like it's like a bright blue because it's the final scene Spider-Man figure, so it looks like the comic book. This one they were saying is like pretty much like Mayfex's Hasbro's answer to Mayfex. I love Pop like.
Yeah, I mean, to be determined. Like I there's a lot. Looks like they improved a lot of the articulation, especially in the neck.
Yeah,
but I think we're gonna touch on it later. But I think it also depends on like what's just gonna get priced at, because then at that point, might just get the
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I'm waiting on that. Let's see what it's priced at. Over 50. Hell,
I'm still probably gonna get it.
So real quick,
35, 40, I'll do it.
Well, so that's a great question. So Moody said he's thankful this isn't a new subline called Ultimates. Everything is new articulation, 90s comic era version. Let's see here. And both I'm
out.
Let's see here. Shoot, hold on. Okay, to articulation, we got double pinless butterflies. We've got opened up hips, which Pac, I think that's a big address to the articulation. double articulation on neck, both upper and lower. Head tilt's amazing. Fantastic head pivot side to side. So we actually do get, a proper, Spidey look. Spider sense effect, 2 masked heads, a photoreal Peter Parker, a Renee Aldrich sculpt, so it's properly proportioned shoulders, which is good. 2 sets of web shooters that actually connect. I do love that when we look at the hands down here. Also comes with 2 new special effects: the 2 web projectiles, a C grip web shield and stand, and fan channel release. That's a lot. That's a lot for this. If and look, most of the shit of what we should already get with figures already, like the different like web shootings or the very sexualized looking web shot right there. He just saw Mary Jane and went,
busted nut.
Exactly.
This is for the head.
and Spec is right. I am very happy when I get my web effects. Phoenix was 50.
Yeah.
If this is at that same price point, are y'all copying?
I'm gonna cop it.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to my guns. I don't think if it's 50, I don't think it's that worth it just for so many more, accessories. I mean, maybe I'm spoiled by Ninja's video, but I'm like, it's kind of right. I painted this dude up with the lighter blue, and he's like my awesome Spider-Man now. It's just,
I mean, that looks great.
Great, yeah.
I wish he was this light blue, but it's no problem for me to turn him this blue like I did this one. But I don't know. It looks good for the neck articulation. I do like the darker blue still, but man, if he was lighter blue or up a pink, I want to get him just to make him lighter blue. But I don't think he's worth that $50. Give me $40. I'll do it. $40. I'll do it.
We got two questions in here then, because one question, one fair point. Somebody asked, do we think that the Phoenix Marvel Legend was too much then retailing at 50?
Yes, but to be fair, and sorry, I caught the glitch on BBTS when it was $30. So
that's fucking cool.
If it was 50, I probably wouldn't have copped it.
I think it was way too much at 49, at 50.
It was. I mean, I still have it.
It's for the damn bird who I'm not going to use. I mean, I want to put her with the rest of them. Maybe I'll put it back there, but nah. I'm trying to I cherry pick them as it is. So I mean, Maximum series looks cool and all, but if everybody's saying it's 50, then no. So, but damn, it looks pretty freaking cool with that neck articulation, because this one, you can see the neck I mean, I think I put a different head on it, but
yeah,
with that one, it looks it looks dope. Don't get me wrong. It's just
it's the McFarland heads, like the McFarland Spidey head sculpt. That's why I want to cop it, because I think they had one a couple years ago. It was from the Raft one that was closest to his art style, but this one looks. I mean, it's pretty much his style. They didn't say it, but it looks like
Look, he is after Captain America and Cyclops. He's probably my favorite Marvel legend. I mean, my favorite Marvel character. So I will get Spidey.
He's number one.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's probably tied with Captain America. Cyclops is number 3, but he's tied with Cap. I love the fact that we got that gloveless Spidey hands with just the web shooters. I love that we're getting it.
Those are cool.
The Spidey sense, the 2 different types of webbing coming out of his hand. I think Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. What was Snow Job priced at for G.I. Joe? Wasn't he
Snow Job? I think he was something like that.
30, 35, Pac, do you remember?
Yeah.
No, not off the top of my head, no.
Only reason I ask is because that's what this should be priced at. Thank you,
Yep.
Torbett. It was 35. Okay, so Snow Job
Yep.
was 35.
35.
This is $35.
Yes. It's only like, I mean, I'm spoiled by Ninja's video. It's like it's only a little bit more accessories than the freaking Black Widow.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
what, 28?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, this
35. Yeah, that would be awesome if it was 35. But,
if this was 35,
Oh
I would
man, all day,
all day, every day, and then
in
twice on
maximum.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm all up maximum.
Right. And look, this is stuff that we should be already getting with the figures already, but I am afraid that it'll be like in the 45-50 range.
yeah.
And then I will get yelled at because I will buy this because it's an amazing Spider-Man. And then mother, I just want that. All right, moving on.
I mean, it's to make it worse. Like, if this is like on CMD store, like I'd probably cop it even if I had a pre-order, just because I wanted to, it's going to sell out.
It is. I mean, it's everything. What's up, Figure Fight Club? This is everything I've been like raging against the Hasbro light. Like, give me web shooters, give me webbing, give me,
the spice
web.
Nice. Yeah.
I love
Maybe not have to go to a third party, 3D printer to get all this shit.
Right.
The very first Spider-Man came out, and 3D printers hooked all this shit up. Finally, Marvel does it, or Hasbro.
The only thing is, like, respects the sculptor, but like the unmasked head kind of just looks like Screech as like.
Yeah, and I've got some.
Oh my god, he does.
And that thing looks horrible to me. So.
Yeah, because Spec already let's see, yes, I'm happy with my web jizz. Yeah, there we go. Spec even put it best. Peter Parker head looks shitty. It does. It looks bad. It looks bad. I would probably use Tom Holland's head for this if need be. So, all right, moving on to the awesome Spidey, the mini comic wave. I kind of dig this like little gimmick. Oh no, Tony, what do y'all think?
I'm digging it.
You dig it? It's cool. I guess, is this like they didn't officially announce it, but I think this is kind of like replacing like the Build-A-Figure not replacing it, but something new that they're trying, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool props, like photography especially. But
yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's where I'm coming from. For the action figure photography, for all that stuff. To me, to be honest, totally honest, I probably won't display them with them. The ones I'm picking out of this wave, it doesn't mean anything to me in my display, but they're pretty cool. I mean, gotta admit.
Imagine your display is just all of them looking at their comic book.
Just this wave.
Yes, this wave.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's standing on them, looking over their shoulders, reading.
All right.
Down.
So let's see. We have Rom the Space Knight.
Finally.
It's cool. I never read Rom, so I mean, it looks awesome.
I barely did 70s, baby. 70s.
I was like, Tony, you're old. That's right. No.
I am. They have his neutralizer. They have his. They have his neutralizer, his analyzer, and they don't have his translator. But that's so what. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think it looks. I mean, he looks great. Pac, what do you think, man?
Looks great. I never read the ROM comics either, but like the silver finish on it looks nice.
Yeah,
looks clean.
Yeah, it looks great. This is the packaging we're getting. I like this packaging. It looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
not even gonna lie. Next up after ROM, we got Dakin. This looks great. I'm not getting him because honestly, I want the Helverine version of Dakin. But are y'all gonna get either? Y'all gonna get Dakin?
Okay, is it Dakin or Dakin? I've always said Dakin.
I've always said Dakin, but I
You're one of those guys that says Khazar instead of Khazar, right?
It's Khazar. It's Khazar.
Okay. I got you right there. Right. I'm leaning towards yes because I think, man, like you guys said about that.
Only Spec pointed out the metal butt. It is very round. It is very round.
He likes men's derrieres.
They were ahead of their time back then.
Look at my ass. All right, back to Daken.
I can't say it now. He got me messing his
Daken.
Yeah, he's another one of the Dark Avengers, and it's looked like to me, this one they're looking to fill out this team quick because we got in the Cabal Osborn,
yes,
Cabal, and Carla Miss Marvel's coming out, pretty soon, and now we've got Wolverine Jr. over here, so and he's taller. He's taller than his dad, I think, and he's got the weird, middle blade coming out the palm. That is crazy, but I think he looks cool, and you need him for the Dark Avengers. So it's looking real good for that team because boom, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Was Sentry part of that team or no? I'm trying to
remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was the Walgreens one then.
Sentry too.
Yep. Yeah. Sentry. You had Bullseye as Hawkeye.
Yes.
And Matt
Gargan Venom.
Yep. Yeah.
Marvel Boy, if you want. Marvel Boy's out there too.
Yeah, there you go.
He was in there for like 1 or 2 issues, and he was banging Carla.
Yep. I will say, if I were to get him, I'd get him because I need him with Wolverine and Wolverine, Laura Kinney, because he went good. He made his peace with Logan, and then he gets like slaughtered by Sabretooth, and then he comes back as the new Ghost Rider. This is the new Helverine, and it's really good. It's really good. Oh yeah, and Ares was on Dark Avengers. He was their Thor. So there you go.
So wait, was that Helverine they came out with? Was that Daken or Daken's version, the one that was in the black?
That's Wolverine.
Oh, that's okay.
That's Logan.
Yeah. So the one that came out, I just packed him up too. Damn it. That Wolverine.
Ares.
Yeah. So Logan was bonded with a demon for a bit, and then the Ghost Rider and Stranger was like, exorcise him. When Daken is killed by Sabretooth, the demon that bonded with Wolverine while he was bonded learned compassion and then wanted to go out for more vengeance and bonded with Daken. So now he is like having to kind of relearn, because he gets like reanimated. He has to like relearn who he is. But yeah, so he's got like the 2 claws and like the claw out the wrist that's all on fire now, and
that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah, and Wolverine's like, damn it, all right, gotta watch out for Junior now. Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
This is the Vulcan Buck. Paul Harding does amazing work. Swappable Infinity Gauntlet with regular glove and an updated deco. I'm going to assume you're both getting this.
Yeah,
I assume correct. Okay.
Infinity Gauntlet was one of my favorite runs, and like over the last couple of years, I've bought figures that like have resembled what they're like the Drax that came out 2 years ago, the Thanos, and like other the Eric Masterson Thor. Like I was trying to build out my Infinity Gauntlet like collection.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So
I like that they made this Infinity Gauntlet look like it's a George Perez. Like it's just a glove. It's just a glove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it fits whoever is going to wear it. It fits to that person. Yeah.
Are you going to get this, Tony?
No, I'm probably passing on him. But this is the best Adam Warlock. This is end all be all. You're done with Adam Warlock with this thing.
You really are.
70s hair going on. He's got his, the staff he gives to the sorceress and Motu later on.
It does look like that.
His Infinity Gauntlet, and he looks perfect. Yeah, for the Infinity Watch and all your, Infinity Gauntlet characters in there.
Yeah, this is great. This next one, I like the fact that they gave Adam Warlock a comic book, like he's gonna read it.
Paul Harding.
That looks that's so good. Ultimate Iron Man. I had this Diamond Select figure. This is a buy for me. I'm gonna get that Ultimate Wolverine. I did love this Ultimate line. I wrote I use it on my thesis. So Pac, I'll start with you, buddy. How you feeling about this?
I saw the Diamond Select one a couple years ago, but like I to be honest, I was never really a fan of this design.
Oh, I love this design. Am I the only one that likes this?
Me neither.
That's fine. That's fine. Y'all can both be wrong.
Well, it's just like, do you know like the Disney toy box line, like with like their Iron Man, like their Marvel line? It's like 6-inch scale, but it's kind of like I'm trying to remember. I wish I had a photo to pull it up, but it just reminds me of that type of like aesthetic, like the design of it. But I mean, it looks better than I think they came out with a Marvel Legends one a few years back. But it's a huge upgrade.
They did, yeah.
About what, 15 years ago, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Long time ago, yeah. I loved the Diamond Select version because it came with like his little stand and he had like the wires that plugged into it, and yeah, if they did that, it'd be like a $75 figure. I always wanted to get that Hulk. I should have got him. But this is cool. This is really good. I wish it came with a swappable head plate or a martini glass for Tony Stark.
Tony head in there. It doesn't even have a Tony. Well, you could probably get some other Tony head put on there.
Exactly. Make sure it has a good goatee.
Can do
What's up, Pac?
I said he's got good articulation. You can do a landing pose.
Right, like that. That is
that bulky ass thing. You can still do it.
Again. There you go, Tony.
I got a lot of Tony head to give you.
I'm torn because I'm glad it doesn't need a repulsor raise, because like every other like Tony Stark figure or Iron Man figure has like tons of repulsor raise. But I wish it came with something more than just hands. I don't know what, but I feel for what you're going to be getting, you're going to be like, this is it?
I know. Just 2 sets of hands in a comic.
Like, at least Adam Warlock comes with a staff and the Infinity Gauntlet, right? Like, I'm like, I mean, let's see here. It's been 18 years since the last figure. Okay, there we go. 100% new sculpt.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying that, that's fucking crazy.
I was.
So that's like 1997, right?
I was in my 20s. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tony was like 40.
Oh, like 47.
Ultimate. We got the black. Ultimate Miles Morales, unmasked head, butterfly joints, double articulated arms and legs, great posability. I know he comes 2 different head sculpts. This is absolutely fantastic. I might pass because my Gamerverse Miles Morales is pretty damn dope.
Okay.
Pac, you got him right there?
Yeah, I was doing a photo the other day with like I gotta put it back in the Zoic bag, but yeah, this is still pretty dope.
Yeah, like that looks great. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And what line is that one?
That's the Gamerverse.
It's from
the Gamerverse. Damn, why do we need this one?
Dude, do you remember, Bobby? This came with like 4 sets of hands,
head
sculpt, and then a Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah,
crazy.
It came with a back when we actually got shit with our Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
And it came with the Venom stings.
Yeah, the yellow hand. Yeah.
The yellow hands. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good enough for me as like a comic Miles too. So
that's
same like
Miles right there.
It's too bad because
that Miles would go with that Iron Man. They're both Ultimate Universe, right?
It's too bad that like we guys were talking about Spider-Man earlier, that like the 35. Remember this thing was 35, but it was like lacking. It didn't have like a full set of hands. It was a PS5 Spider-Man.
I wanted that one so badly, and I was like, I refused to pay $35 for just a figure. And now I was like, well,
right,
maybe.
My comic book shop had it for like $30. I was like, yeah, okay, 30. It's somewhat.
Oh my god, I always wanted that. What's funny is I remember when I first saw that design, I was like, that looks like garbage. Then I played the game and I was like, I love this costume.
It looks dope in the game. It makes you change your mind. Yeah.
It does. It's like, well, I'm like, I'm playing the original. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the new design. We'll go back to the new design. I think Keanu makes a good point here that these colors do look a little faded, like he's like been living in these colors.
The light washes them out behind the black background. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say I do like that head sculpt. That head sculpt looks great. He's got the tight fade and everything. But again, like that Game Reverse one that you just showed, Pac, I think, like it kind of set the bar. The only thing that this one has over that one is the serious eyes.
Oh, okay.
Because hold on, because let me see, so if we look at yours real quick. Yeah. Like yours has a much more vibrant red. That vibrant red is really good. And it looks like it's a little bit raised. But then when we look at this one, it's much more muted, yeah. There you go, Tony. Spec does these poses as warm-ups at the gym.
And then he hurts his back again. Sorry, David. Awesome logo you have.
I should not laugh at that as hard as I did, but it's true. And then here's the pack. Here's what I'm not gonna say it pisses me off, but it does annoy me. Don't show the figures with these type of stands if they're not going to come with the figure.
Right. I like that.
Oh, they were using the Hasbro stands. The little,
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, I get what you're trying to show, but
it's like, go get the stand. We offer these stands.
Exactly.
Can't put it in there with them. It comes with a head and hands. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. I get.
So,
No, it's true. It's something that, they should be coming with these stands anyways. Like if McFarland can give us flight stands at no extra charge, like Hasbro can do it.
Yeah.
The Marlon Wayans versus Spidey. I like that. Now this is perfect. Don't touch it. Don't fuck with it. We've got it.
I got a little bit of gripes, but go ahead.
However, Dwight said, and he might have been joking, but he said if he ever does the green Banshee again, that's his out. He's done. So I'm like, ooh, is Hasbro losing Marvel because is Dwight done with Marvel Legends? I don't think so. I hope not. But he said,
"Wow, you're reading behind that big time." Well,
and look, I get it. And maybe I am looking way too deep into this. Maybe he just said, you know what? Let's just do Banshee. But okay, so I'm not the only one that heard this. Todd even he's out. Shit. I have been waiting for this for forever. I can put him with my X-Men and my Generation X because he did wear this during the Phalanx Covenant when he recruited the Generation X.
Yeah, he went back to the OG outfit. Yeah,
exactly. Which is why I always thought I was Generation X because I was a teenager when that book came out. I was like, I'm Gen X.
Giant,
and never like
giant size X-Men.
And I can put this with my Colossus and I mean, there's so many teams I can put this Banshee with. It's amazing. Pop, before I get to your thoughts, Tony, what are your gripes with this?
Just I made one. Well, he's not. People say, is he really on the gold team? I put him on the gold team with Forge because he's like a background character. Him and Forge are at the mansion when the gold team comes out.
Technically, he's not gold team. He is not gold team. He was auxiliary. He was auxiliary. Yeah. Because
when we did get the blue and gold look, he looks awesome. But when I made him, I took Forge and another Cyclops and spliced them together. It came out good. And I went back and got the old Toy Biz wings from the nasty Toy Biz Banshee. and they were jet
Gotcha.
black and yellow on both sides. This is only a really nice black and gold on the inside. On the outside, they're not even painted. They're just faded. That's what kills the wings on this guy for me. But I'll just swap them. You know,
I mean,
but
these are the same wings that they gave Siren, and they're annoying as shit.
Yeah.
I will give you
Yep.
that. I will give you that. But I think face wise, Pac.
oh, it's 100%. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, same. Pac.
Yeah, same here. I'm getting this too because I'm so glad I didn't get that 3-pack one because I didn't think because of the rumor about Dwight, like you said.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think they were gonna come out with this soon. So I was like, oh, let me just pick up that 3-pack set because I know that we're not gonna get a classic looking one for a while. But then here we are. I actually had that.
I found him.
Huh?
I found him for $30 on Evil Bay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, $30. No free shipping, and he'll be here like in a few days. The blue ones, I'm like, I can put him with the. I put him with the gold and blue. All I have displayed is gold and blue. With I don't know. I got long shot because he was a good figure, and I threw him in there too.
What's funny is I have that. I had the OG one, the one you took the wings off of, Tony.
Yeah,
That material is better than this one. That's like an actual. Yeah.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, I don't understand why they like because I remember when they did the Generation X figures back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, like those. Yeah, like hold on, Tony. Let me sell you. That looks great.
Yeah.
That's a new 52 Aquaman head for Sean Cassidy. So
Oh,
yeah.
shit, that's really good.
Because it had the sideburns and it had his hair, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And when I made the wings from the old Toy Biz, I just drilled holes in them. Let me put it back. You know, those wings are cool. Damn, I haven't moved them in a long time.
Nice.
See?
Yeah.
And then both sides.
Why can't they use
That's
that
just
material?
that's just a Cyclops and a Forge Kit Bash.
That's
Damn.
good.
Thanks, man.
That's amazing. Shit. Yeah, I don't know why they can't use that. Like yeah.
Yeah, those are Sirens. Sirens wings come with them, yeah.
And I hated that. He looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will 1000% be getting. I'll get him. I'll get the Jean Grey, and I'll get that Spidey. But yes, this is an easy get. The dumbbells.
They're doing pain and gain figures.
The only thing I can think of, man, no, because we just got her, would be
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I can
do another version. What would it be? I mean, I thought about Hercules. They just did Hercules in retro or whatever. So I'm like,
I mean,
who else?
Would it be the Fantastic Four version of She-Hulk?
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Outback Colossus.
No, the red. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why She-Hulk is the only one that like has like a memorable cover is She-Hulk with like the weight sub. Yeah. And I do know with the Fantastic Four coming out later this year, it's gonna be like the year of the FF. So any and all FF figures, I would not be shocked.
You're lucky if you get the sexy Sue Storm figure, the sexy outfit.
That
no way
will never happen. That will never happen. But yeah, dumbbells. It's just that.
I was when he put those up. I'm like, I saw Hercules, She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I have no freaking.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of is those two figures.
Dude.
Hi there, Richard. Welcome to the show. There's an old comic book with him, with a Hulk comic with him holding 2 dumbbells.
Oh wow!
I mean,
Maximum Hulk. Was it the
Smart Hulk?
If we got a smart Hulk.
Yeah. We need one. Yeah, we need a smart.
We do
Hulk.
need one.
We need a smart. Yeah. That one in the that funky Hulk is the smart Hulk that came with an Infinity Gauntlet. Wasn't he wearing like a brown jacket and brown pants that got too small? Remember that when he was waiting outside and Wolverine went out to talk with him and they were.
Oh yeah, that was smart Hulk. Yeah, he had the.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He had a bowl cut. He had a Guy Gardner bowl cut.
He did.
Yeah.
The one thing I always felt sad, but I loved when they had the onslaught was when they were fighting him, and Smart Hulk goes up to Jean and he's like, "I need you to make me go savage," and she goes into his mind and she's like, "Who's Betty?" He's like, "Keep that, but take everything else," and she takes puts it in like a little compartment, and Hulk just goes complete savage and just like destroys onslaught. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. All right.
Thanks for the recommendation. I'm a huge Hulk fan, so like I'm about to go look that up after this.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was in. I want to say it was like Onslaught Omega. It was like they had Alpha, which started the whole Omega saga, Onslaught saga, and then they had the ending one. And that's when Franklin Richards took all the heroes and put them in the Heroes Reborn universe. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw it right here.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Mark Waid, Andy Kubert. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so this chat for all of y'all been watching for the past hour and 45 minutes. Who won, Marvel or Star Wars? I'm saying Marvel easily won this hands down.
I'm saying Marvel killed it with this. Didn't even know it wasn't all that, but it killed Star Wars to me. I didn't even watch the Star Wars one.
Smack up into that Liefeld cap figure.
Yeah, I saw you. Was it last week, Bobby? Were you going off on Liefeld?
Oh man, Spec and the chat was going off.
Oh yeah, they're going back at those.
Dude, I was laughing so hard because I was just ripping because Liefeld for me is just a shit fucking artist. I'm sorry. He got lucky with Deadpool.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, then we had one fan going, "He's amazing." I'm like, no. And here
he's
he
amazing
is.
he's amazing for this, but he didn't draw that.
No. Look, here's the thing. There are Reddit posts that I've like, because there are 2 artists that I will always read up when they're like people talking shit. It's Rob Liefeld and Greg Land, and they're always like, Rob Liefeld draws women with broken backs. Like they're always like turning and like you can like see their ass and like boobs in the same shot, and like how that poor woman is broken.
Yeah, because I think didn't you guys pull up like artwork too? Like
yeah. I was going through his artwork. I was going through it all. Like this is this is just bad.
It's bad. Horrible. That whole Heroes Reborn shit and all Liefeld's artwork and stuff. Good God, I was like, I never picked up one of them.
I had his cap run because Jeff Loeb wrote it, and I always liked Jeff Loeb's writing. Other than that, I have X-Force 1 and 50 because I liked I always like, oh, I need the number 1, I need like the, and then 50 was like this like foil variant, and I had like.
Did he introduce? What's up? Did he introduce Gideon and Deadpool in New Mutants?
X-Force.
X-Force. Did he draw that cover with them 2 on it, or okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then McFarland threw shade at Liefeld when he did that Deadpool statue, and he made
Yeah.
the legs like 3 times too long, and like the legs are this long, the torso is like this long, and like
That's
like
how his art was too. Yeah.
like oh my god, like that was I'm just like oh this is truly garbage. All right, real quick, Buck, I know we talked McFarland earlier. Last week we were talking about the future of McFarland. Where in your opinion, where do you think McFarlane's going? Or DC, what do you think? You think he's going back to Mark McFarland? Do you think McFarlane's gonna pick up another line? What are you thinking?
I don't know if it'd be a popular opinion, but I think they should have I would like to see them continue the line just because what is it, 2020 is when they got it, so we're in year 6 now.
Yeah.
Having the license, like I would want like a couple more years just to flesh out a couple more characters, because like I would hate to have built like this universe and this display, and then like all of a sudden another company gets it, and it's like, damn, it's a different scale now, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and
I know.
In terms of licenses, I want to continue the Warhammer stuff. Sorry,
No, that's fair. That's fine. I was gonna say I remember that San Diego before McFarlane got DC, and DC Direct had all like the upcoming like figures, and I'm like, ooh, that looks great, that looks great. None of them got made because McFarlane was like, nope, I'm gonna do my own line. It's like,
oh, the DC Direct, yeah.
Which again, goddamn it, I packed it up. I loved DC Direct. I thought they had amazing figures.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, nope, I packed it up. Like yes, I'm about to have like no toys to show off in about 2 days. But no, like I'm with you. Like I know Tony is wanting to finish off his satellite era. I'm wanting to finish. I have like you, Spock. I've got my 7. I've got like my like holy 7, and then I'm kind of like I it was very hard for me not to buy that Blue Beetle. Booster Gold Blue Beetle 2-pack. I was like, oh, I need those 2. Fuck. Then it's like, I'm like, oh, Red Tornado. But then I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't get Blue Beetle Booster Gold. I can't get that, international. Okay, good. And it's like you need this one.
Yeah.
They were both on the team when Batman knocked out Guy with 1 punch, right?
Yeah. Well, it's basically like the West Coast Avengers. It was Batman, Guy, Manhunter, Blue Beetle,
Canary.
Blue Beetle. Hold on, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, Black Canary, and then Fire and Ice.
Yes.
Yeah. You like that kid like throwing out numbers when I'm like trying to count. I'm like, God damn it, hold on, let me finish this.
I'm like, come on, you can do it. That's what me and Bobby.
Actually, if you ever want to read a really good story, read Human Target. It's
that sounds familiar.
It's Tom King, and it is Human Target. He's dying, and he has he's trying to figure out who killed him, because the Human Target impersonates people that they think might be assassinated. He impersonates Lex Luthor, and then he gets the poison, and he's got to figure out who tried to kill Lex, because now he's dying. And he has an affair with Ice, and it's a good read. It's a good read. You'd like it. That's another episode. I need to do it. Oh,
Farland did that translucent fire figure, right?
Yes.
The one that came out last year.
Yeah. They did I think a Fire and Ice series that they came out last year. I think it was a mini series, but yeah. Okay, let's see here. What do we got next? Okay. We're done with the show basically. We got outros. Let's see what's next. All right, there we go. Yeah, we already talked about that. We just went over that.
Where did
Tony,
you get that from?
Whoa, that one.
Yes. Oh,
my nads.
Oh my god. Yeah, Batman's got his foot in his ass.
Why'd you kick me in my balls? Why?
Oh man.
And then Tony, we've got your custom Footloose and your Leatherneck comparison, which honestly, dude, I can't fucking tell which is Hasbro and which is yours, man. I like honestly, like you're like fuck you, you're too damn good.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I did them. I did Footloose a while back, and I'm just I'm throwing content on there. You know, sometimes stuff gets stale, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't. You know, for content, I've got to start doing the customs and showing people what I did to put them together. And with these ones, it's showing you how Hasbro's or how Hasbro's caught up to me, or how it's caught up to us. Here comes Leatherneck. Here comes Footloose. You know, they're making the ones that I would have said, well, they don't have this. That was my thing. Well, they don't have these yet, but I have a lot of fodder to make the ones I want and just show them to people. You know, put them together. Gridiron's real good with the weapons and everything. So that's what I would wait on. Their loadouts or their weapons.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they got a helmet up. They got a law rocket up. I can make Footloose now. So then the next one that drops this coming Tuesday is Mainframe. I go over what I did to make Mainframe, the custom one.
Oh, nice.
And Hasbro hasn't made that yet, so yeah. And then I just compared them. I do like their Leatherneck, but there's some aspects I don't, because he's just airborne from the waist down.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were complaining about the non-bloused pants into the boots, but that's how Leatherneck 3 3/4 inch was back in the day. So. And everybody's complaining about his height, that he's not as big as Gung Ho. Gung Ho is huge. Gung Ho is on roadblocks, but
yeah.
So Leatherneck's is a good sized guy, but he's not as big as those two. I mean, he can stand well with the other ones. I was putting him next to Beachhead the other day, and it looked great together. So
nice.
Anyway,
Tony,
yeah, the next one's coming out. Oh,
we have a question for you. What are you playing with the Iron Grenadiers? That leather jacket is dope.
Yeah, well, nothing too much now, because I already made who I wanted to make. I made a Sergeant Major Duncan. I didn't know that character existed. I guess he was a giveaway at a con exclusive or something. And he's like Destro's main driver, his bodyguard, his assassin, and he commands the Iron Grenadiers. So I made him. That's on my Instagram, I think. And but yeah. But man, funny he mentions that, because I just saw 2 more Iron Grenadiers at Target. And I'm like, I didn't pull the trigger though. But that was it. That's it for them.
All right, and then Pac, let's see if I can share the screen properly. Here we go. Boom, share. It's gonna work. There we go.
Oh, it's my Instagram.
Is your Instagram?
Pac with the man right there.
Twice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Twice. Look at you. Look at you.
I would say I do toy photography, but like a lot of my stuff lately, it's just like the past year have been on my kitchen countertop, because like it's funny because how engagement works. Oh yeah, and we're bringing back our Lonely Fans podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we try to do like a 90210 inspired intro.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Lonely Fans.
And then like sometimes we'll do DC Multiverse Society. It's like basically talking over like latest McFarland toys, DC Multiverse news and stuff. But yeah, man, it's funny how Instagram works. Like I used to do set shots of like what I thought were properly lit photos. No engagement. I take a photo of my toys on my counter. Engagement. I don't know. It's crazy how this thing works.
Dude, it is. I never got that Supergirl. I always got pissed off. I never found her.
Yeah.
Did
you prefer mullet Superman or just the regular Superman?
Regular.
I like regular.
Oh, no love for the mullet. That's the one that's on my Justice League display right now. Is the mullet?
Is it really?
Yeah. Come on, man.
You've got the Grant Morrison, Howard Porter.
Yeah.
What? JLA.
One of my favorites, and this is why I love Wally West and Kyle Rayner, is that there was a issue where like they were playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots with like Kyle Rayner's ring.
I saw that.
And Kyle's like, I'm just saying, I think Superman needs a haircut. I don't know. And then Superman like comes up, he's like, you think I need a haircut, Kyle? He's like, oh well, I'm just.
What? You're gonna make me go look that shit up now.
Yeah. The other one was, I don't think it was Howard Porter. I think it was Mark Waid was writing at the time, and he goes, Flash, I need you. Oh, Batman said, Flash, I need you. And he's like, oh God, why? And he puts him on a rocket. And he's like, I'm gonna die. And he's like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And Batman's like, you're not going to die. Do you trust me? He's like, I'm going to die now. Okay. And then Pac, you got your YouTube up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't really reviewed much of it. I reviewed that Red Hulk recently. Like I said, I'm a mark for the Hulk. I'm just like, it's a good figure, just does not look like Harrison Ford
at all. Dude, I saw him. So I saw that Red Hulk the other day at Target. I was like, oh, this is so tempting to buy.
Yeah.
So tempting. But yeah, it doesn't look like Harrison Ford at all. It was definitely like, oh, Mark Ruffalo and painted red.
So do you guys know, because in my review, I was just like, the only reason why I think Black Series can use Harrison Ford's likeness is because wasn't that like baked into their contract during Lucasfilm, like when they signed? Okay. I'm wondering if for this one, he's just like, no, I'm not going to sign my likeness over.
Yeah, probably, because I know.
Pay me.
I want to say that it was with
Mark Ruffalo's Harrison Ford.
Empire Strikes Back. I think when they did that, they went ahead and like to get royalties from Star Wars. Yeah, I don't think they've signed all. I don't think he signed anything for Marvel.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because it makes sense why like the Indiana Jones, because it's also like Lucasfilm. So
yes,
that's probably why they still.
Yes. Yeah, I do love the fact that Harrison Ford. Someone asked him at a con, "What's the difference between Han Solo and Indiana Jones?" And he goes, with Indiana Jones, I wore a leather jacket in the desert, and with Star Wars, I'm just Indiana Jones in space. Like, okay.
I think I remember that.
My favorite was before the sequel trilogy came out was he was on Jimmy Kimmel and he's just like, please just no Star Wars questions. Like they go to the crowd, it's all
so tired of it.
All Star Wars, yeah. I did. And I always felt bad for John Boyega because they did fuck Finn over in the new trilogy because he was supposed to be a Jedi, but there's a behind the scenes video of him getting a stormtrooper signed by Harrison Ford, and he was like, Harrison Ford signed my stormtrooper, like one of those like tall 12-inch ones. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Okay, before we go, Pac, is there anything any parting words of wisdom you want to give off before?
No, just thanks for having me on. Like I said, it's been a minute, but it's always a blast. And like sometimes I try to catch the replays because I'm on the East Coast. I know sometimes you guys go a little late, but I appreciate you guys allowing me to be on here and share my and some of this Marvel Legends stuff and maybe Star Wars later on.
We need to get you on here a lot more because Tony and I are the only ones that really like drop the Marvel knowledge. Mainly because we're giant
McFarland knowledge. Yeah.
And McFarland knowledge, yeah. Because it's downstairs. Tony, again, I need to send you this picture. I found the new Superman superpowers figure, and it looks amazing. It looks they did a closer version to like the 80s Superman.
Which one? The superpowers Superman?
Yeah.
Is he a little tanner?
A little tanner. He got the clip cape on. Let's see. Tony's.
I see Spec's comment. Likewise, it's nice meeting you too, Spec.
Yeah, that one.
And then from the Cape Master.
That's dope.
Way better capes than freaking McFarland.
I saw that. I was like,
look at the stand. Look at the stand. Look at the stand.
Oh, I've seen that before. I love that.
Wait, is that the OG one?
No, it's this. I got them from eBay long time ago.
Yeah,
does it have logo imprinted on the stand?
Yeah,
they're all of my superpowers have one.
See, that's kind of the reason why also I want them to continue the line is because like superpowers like that stuff. Because I know there's a huge like customer base for that stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I need to get Blue Beetle because my wife, when my brother passed, made me feel better. Got me the Blue Beetle bug, like the big one.
Yeah.
Dude, Blue Beetle is expensive.
Is it really?
Like $30.
Damn.
I'm like, he was 10. It was $10.
Damn.
Wonder how much that one of those the blue Black Manta is, because they have a blue one and a black one.
Oh yeah.
I've got both of them. So.
Oh, of course it. Of course it. Okay. Pac, thanks so much, Ben. Well, yeah. Next time we do a Marvel Legend, we're gonna try and get you on because it's always fun. You know, Tony and I enjoy talking Marvel and McFarland. We have to do an excuse just to do another McFarland show. We just have to do an excuse for that.
They're fun, man. Yeah.
Fun.
Well, Bones in the Necro Zoo and Toy Gains got me into friggin' these damn McFarlane figures. But then after they came out, well, I have a story with Wonder Woman. Remember, Bobby? I ordered her, and they gave me the superpowers looking one with the light blue shirt, the light blue shorts with stars. It was from GameStop.
Fuck you.
Oh, damn. And by the time she came out, they had already done Manhunter and Flash and some other ones. And I'm like, that's good enough to get me started now on a Big 7 at least.
Yeah.
But damn, dude. I mean, they're really easy and cool to customize. Thank God. Because they were all out of scale. They were fucked up. I mean, I know she's in Amazon, but she was taller than everybody. Manhunter was shorter than everybody. Batman was taller than Superman. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, that's why Manhunter's on like a flight stand on my display.
Told you.
No, dude, like
look at that. She towers over, dude.
Like,
well, this is what Power Girl's gonna look like because she's using the same legs.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's gonna be a big girl. She's gonna be tall.
Tony called me. I was like, bro, I got my Wonder Woman. Cool, but dude, the sizing is all off. I'm like, and I was just like, is Tony really upset about the sizing? And he's like, no, man, look, here's what I had to do. I'm like, oh no, Tony's very upset about this. Okay, I have to. And I got off the phone with Tony after like an hour, and I was like, is he okay? He was upset about the sizing on the figures, and she's like, okay. Tony's like,
I like to stand him. I'm sorry. I like vanilla posing for pictures and stuff.
That's all we. Yeah.
Yeah, first thing but then I'll pose them whatever, as much as McFarlane figs can be posed. But you stand them all together and they're all wonky. I'm like,
all wonky.
Oh man.
No,
I found out how to do it, and I made them all the way they're supposed to be.
Like Tony gets upset about stuff.
Oh no.
I do.
But no, it's true. No, it's true because like, and that's why I kind of I'll put them in a different poses. Like Nightwing is different. Like should be like a little shorter than Batman. Batman should be towering over. Like Batgirl should be a little shorter than Nightwing. Like hold on,
Batman is like shorter than like a lot of the other. You know what I mean? Like that. What I think is one of their best Batmans. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
But I went and got that 3D printed JLA because I wanted the table and chairs. So at least the Big 7 can sit around them. And I'm like, wait a minute. They have rubber capes. We can't sit down. So I found, GPS lot for the freaking win, dude. He made all of the cloth capes, got all of them for the Justice League, and now they can have a seat at the table. That's on my Instagram too, Tony's Figs.
Yeah, Spec is right. Batman and Superman should be the same height. They're both 6'4".
Yeah.
Are they? Oh wow! I always thought Superman should be a teeny bit taller, but so what?
And Wonder Woman's 7'2", so it works out.
As McFarlane has it. Yes.
Well, they are. I think it's been retconned where they're the same height because they have impersonated each other.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
To cover each other's bases. Yes. But again, if you're looking for a really funny, it's a great few issues, but it's when it's during Tom King's run, and I can't think of who was drawing it now, but it was Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle going on a double date with Clark and Lois.
Yes, saw that. Mm-hmm.
And it's hilarious because of how much they're just so similar. And Lois falls in love with Selena. She's like, "You're my new girlfriend. I love you. You're amazing." And read that, and then if you can find it, it's not expensive, but it was a Batman annual. I think it was Tom King, Lee Weeks, and it's Batman's like last few days, but it's him like recalling him and Selena first meeting and all their adventures together, but he's got dementia, so he's remembering everything wrong, and Selena's like reminding him like what actually happened. And dude, it's heartbreaking and beautiful. And it's like if you have like a significant other, you have someone you love, like reading, you're like, this is heartbreaking. But it's so good because of how much it shows how much they actually do really love each other. Great issue.
So
Okay. That is it for this episode. It's 205. I have to say this fucking title. Marvel vs. Star Wars. Who had the better Hasbro Pulse Fanstream? Again, Travis, I know you're gonna watch this later. Showing the titles. Okay. No. Episode 205. Pac, thank you so much. Tony, as always, buddy, I love having you on. And this is Token Mood. Remember, it costs nothing to be nice, and we will see you in the toy aisle. Peace out.